This is just a Sonic Wake with a Spartan motor and speed controller in it. That when I just put it in for a bit of fun to see what would happen. And I didn't even bother using large hose onto the speed controller. I've just gone a small one from there, and because I was worried about it blowing off, I didn't want to change the large outlet in there, so I just made it fit. Just put a big hose tightly over a small hose, and that worked okay. I'm going to do a test comparing small water hose cooling to large water hose cooling. Your Traxxas Spartans and M41s all run the small one, which is 3mm on the inside, and your Pro Boats run your 4mm on the inside. I see some people arguing online, and they swear by you have to upgrade your Traxxas hose to the large size, and maybe that's true, but the ESC only has a small fitting, so I don't know, to me it's like in cars with an exhaust, you know, it's only as big as the smallest part of your exhaust, and I can't see why water cooling is any different. I'll do a test and we'll see. I figure I'll just use one of these water pumps and go from there. Okay, so to make it more realistic, I've even got a rudder connected to it. I've just got one of these Genesis, and it's under dual pickup rudders with plenty of water coming in. The limitation is the size of that and the size of the things here. So I'll turn it on and the pump will start straight away, and I can't start the motor until it does its little cycle. So start on. Alright, so temperature, it didn't even go up at all, 18, damn. So I think we're going to have to be loaded up, but I suppose we can tell from the volume. Let's have a look. So I'll just put a mark on there. Okay, so everything's got a large hose on it now. I've cut everything to the exact same length, the inlet and the outlet. Big outlet on the large hose, same rudder. Yeah, I mean, the temperature thing ain't going to do anything because, you know, it only went up to 21 from 18, so it's just, we'll have to load it up to see that. But if it pumps the same amount of water, you know, it's going to be the same. So that's on. Start. I've got earmuffs on, that's the only difference from before. That was bloody loud. Okay. Alright. So, I mean, it didn't get hot, obviously. Let's see how much water it flowed. Exactly the same. Yeah, there's no difference. There might be, you know, just a couple of millimeters more water. So I guess there's your answer. Is it worth the hassle and expense of running a bigger hose when you're not changing the outlets where you can on these anyway? I'm going to say no. I guess the other logical test now is to find out how restrictive the rudder is. I mean, I've heard about people drilling these holes out, and I'm not even going to test that. That's just a waste of time. You've got like 2 holes under pressure forcing water up. I don't think that can make any difference. I think this can, but I really doubt that can. So I'm just going to run it, and we'll just see. I'll run it for 1 minute and just see how much it pumps with the large hose into there. Start. Okay, so that's that's what it was before. So yeah, she's more. So that's what it was before, and that's what it is now. It's I suppose in percentage wise, I mean, what would that be? Well, it wouldn't be 5%, would it? It's like not even, it's less than the thickness of my finger after that much. Okay, so the people that went further than me in school, that know all about maths and stuff, will be able to work this out. How much percent? It's 8 centimeters or 80 millimeters. What it pumped there the first time, and the second time with no rudder, it's 9 centimeters. So an extra 1 centimeter. I don't know. Maybe it is what, 15%. This time I'll put the rudder on and I'll see how restrictive the Traxxas speed controller actually is. And I'll compare it to one of these bad boys. So it's a ZTW 300 amp. The holes are definitely much bigger. Well, they're bigger. So probably shouldn't say much bigger, but they are bigger. So the water in here was the 8 centimeters, 80 millimeters. And that's how much it filled up with through the rudder and through the Traxxas speed controller. So we'll do 1 minute through the biggest speed controller you can get. Whoops, it's not gonna fucking work. Okay, so I'll give it 1 minute reset through the ZTW. Ah, you fuck. Okay, so I'll give it 1 minute through the big speed controller. Oh, shit, stop. Okay, so I'll give it 1 minute through the big speed controller. Alright. I just tried to run it, forgot to put the loop on it, just had water everywhere, so we'll see how much this fills up. 59, 60. Okay, so let's see what that's done. It does have to travel a bit further in the speed controller. It's got to come around all the way to the loop. So the other one's only about that far, but I don't know. Does that make a difference? I have no idea. Okay, it has flowed a little bit better. So instead of that 88 centimeters or 80 millimeters there, she's gone to 90. Okay, so the same as it flowed without the rudder blade on there.